think we're gonna spend this entire video with sappy music and a montage of my recovery photos, did you? We're buff dudes. So the title of this video is 90 Days Without the Gym. What happened? Long story short is I snapped my ankle in a few different places and I've been bedridden for quite some time. I'm very happy to say that I was just cleared last week to be able to walk in street shoes, which is absolutely amazing, but I have a lot of catching up to do. I want to say thank you to all of you who gave me such positive, inspiring messages, a lot of great recovery tips. That was very, very helpful, and it really got me through a large portion of being bedridden. There was a lot of boredom. The physical aspect of going through something like this can be pretty hard, but the mental one can actually be a lot worse. You begin to have feelings such as, will you ever be able to get to where you were? Is it even worth going back into it? Especially when you kind of see where your physique was and then where it is now. And it's not even about the visual, it's also just about the strenuous activity itself. Really, my cardiovascular is much worse than it used to be. My strength is much lower, but in a weird way, this injury has really given me new motivation. Because before, there have been periods in my life where I kind of quit working out for no particular reason. I just didn't feel like it. Maybe I was burned out. And now there was something that forced me to stop working out. And so with this one, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I have a goal to achieve. I need to get back to where I was and even better. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do now. I've tried to set up a schedule, getting up at 4:30 in the morning, which is very, very early, but I think those of you who have watched our channel know we really like to start the day as early as we can. It feels like a little bit of a mental victory when you get up before the sun has even risen. And the first thing I'll do, I'll go to the pool. I'll spend about 30 minutes doing some very light cardio. This is really just to put a little bit of weight on my foot. And then I'll do some mobility, about 30 minutes. And I'm really trying to focus not only on the physical aspect, but also on the food itself, because that's so important. So I'm keeping it about my maintenance calorie levels. I would say that's about 2,700 a day. Eating a lot of greens, a lot of lean proteins, and really trying to get back into the working out. I started with the 5x5, not the biggest weights I've ever used, but really just trying to get my body accustomed to being in the gym once again. I've been doing that for just a couple weeks now, and I feel that it's finally time to progress to the next level. So what I'm doing is I'm using our cutting plan, and I'm just going through it, keeping my calories, like I said, about maintenance levels. So I'm not exactly looking into reducing my body weight, but I'm just using the plan as a great way to help me achieve my goal, which is getting back to where I used to be. Obviously, coming back from an injury, it's very tempting to want to get back to where you were before, but I have to keep reminding myself to take it easy. So I'm in very close contact with both my doctor and my physical therapist, which have both been amazing and very beneficial to my recovery. I couldn't be where I am without them, and that's where I'm at this point in time. My right leg is quite a bit smaller than my left one, and going through an accident such as this nature, I mean, I guess that's just expected. So that's going to be something else I'm going to work on, is that muscle imbalance, which we have talked about in quite a few videos. So now it's time for me to heed my own words and do it myself. So as the leg slowly gets better, I'll begin to add just a little bit more weight. I'm doing some body weight squats, things of that nature, but it's going to be a big, big milestone when I'm able to finally put a little bit of weight on there and do some deadlifts and squats, which I'm looking forward to. The road is just beginning, and again, I gotta say thank you to everyone for the motivational words. It's been super, super helpful. So if you're just feeling down, if maybe you went through an injury, you just gotta remember to keep your head up. It's really one of the only things you can do. You can either accept defeat or you can get stronger, and I'm trying my best, and I know there's a lot of you alongside with me doing the same, so stay strong, you've got this. We're all buff. Yeah. Me and you. Until next time.